We have, of course, gotten tons of tweets, Lady Gaga, about the soon-to-be-released video of your song, Alejandro. When will it be released?
It will be released in just a few days, and I wanted to make sure that my fans had something nice and foreshadowing to watch tonight on Larry King.
Okay, you've got it. The moment the world has been waiting for. A sneak peek of Lady Gaga's current single, released in a couple days, Alejandro. Watch. We mentioned Madonna earlier, and many articles were about you refer to Madonna, comparisons, parallels. What do you make of all that? What do you think of her?
Oh, I think Madonna's great. She's been a wonderful friend and very kind and supportive and amazing, and she's such an incredible woman. And you know, I get compared to so many people, and we all get compared to each other, whether we're blonde, brunette, black, white, straight, gay. But on another level, it's kind of funny because my mother actually looks very much like Madonna, and the older I've gotten, I look more and more like my mother. So sometimes I just want to say, it's not my fault that I look like her.
Did you have fun doing that skit with her on Saturday Night Live?
I did. She's great. We had a blast. We were laughing. We're both quite militant about rehearsals, so we were driving everybody crazy, rehearsing over and over and over again, and SNL wanted us to go get ready for the show, and we kept going. But she's so great, and of course there's no bad comparison to Madonna. She's wonderful, and there can never be another, so I have to think of even more ways to annoy and shock everyone, because she's done everything.
Well, there'll never be another you either. Let's go to some other areas. You were raised Catholics. You were raised as a Catholic. What are your feelings toward the church and religion in general?
Well, I struggle. I struggle with my feelings about the church in particular, but I guess it's quite honestly completely separate, isn't it? Religion and the church are two completely separate things. But in terms of religion, I'm very religious. I was raised Catholic. I believe in Jesus. I believe in God. I'm very spiritual. I pray very much. But at the same time, there is no one religion that doesn't hate or speak against or be prejudiced against another racial group or religious group and or sexual group. And for that, I think religion is also bogus. So I suppose you could say I'm a quite religious woman that is very confused about religion, and I dream of and envision a future where we have a more peaceful religion or a more peaceful world, a more peaceful state of mind for the younger generation. That's what I dream for.
Do you believe you'll go somewhere when you pass on?
Do I believe in heaven?
Yeah.
Or hell? I guess I believe I'll go to heaven, but I suppose I could go either way, couldn't I?
You mentioned earlier about this appeal to the gays. You're an outspoken advocate of gay rights. Why do you think there's such an appeal between you and the gay community? You for them, they for you. Why?
Well, I can speak for myself in that my admiration for the gay community comes from an incredibly steadfast and joyful courage and bravery that they have for one another, for their community, to be gay and to live openly in this society is something that requires a tremendous amount of strength and steadfastness, and I admire that, and I envy it in so many ways, because it's something that I as a woman do not always wholeheartedly possess. And I think that my connection to them has also been just symbiotic and mutual. They know how much I love them, and my music in so many ways. My friends, since I was very young, they were all gay, and they were always my closest friends, my purest friendships. gay men never wanted anything from me, but my love and my friendship. It's very different than your relationships with straight men. So I suppose it's just very pure, and I celebrate their culture and their union and who they are through and through in my music and in my fashion and in my work every day, and I will forever.
We have a few segments left with her. We wish we had hours. More with Lady Gaga, more on her thoughts on Don't